All right, good night, folks. Good night. It's so nice to see you all again. We are here, I think, on episode 5 now. Meet the athlete. And tonight we got a very special guest. Let's see if he's on. A very special guest. I see Tech here from Harlem Seals. It's good to see you, man. I'm doing alright, thanks. I really like your lives. They're really enjoyable, those with you and Zeph. So here we want to try and do something as well similar. A little background check on the calisthenics, how it started here, how it grew and everything like that. And a guest with me tonight is fit body type Melvin Blackman. And we
Yo,
have the guest here, man. Melvin Blackman, fit body type. One half of the Bar Twins. One a founder of the GCM movement. He's here tonight. How you doing, man?
good man.
Alright,
Good,
it's good
good.
to see you. Nice, nice. We got a few folks on tonight, and we're here tonight for our instant classic. Our next instant classic. The first one was on Wednesday night with your brother. We got this one again here tonight. Yeah, so guys, we're here with Melvin Blackman. He's known to the IG world as Fit Body Type. He's a calisthenics trainer, just a monster on the bars as well, you know. Like basics, his tricks, high reps, high volume, weighted, flips, tricks, whatever it is, you can do
Everything.
it.
Everything.
Everything, everything, all right. So the first question of what got you started? Or what inspired you to work out? Was it a person, a video? What inspired you to start?
Well, what really inspired me to start is looks. I seen a video of guys with um this good build,
Mm-hmm.
good bodies and so on, and I was like, okay, I want to look like that. At the time, I was really
Right,
skinny, and if you push me like this, I could just fall down. So I was like,
yeah.
nah, I don't want to be like that. I want to be big. I want to be able to defend myself in any
Right,
situation, um, and just in general look good. And once you
right,
look good, you feel better. So
yeah.
it was just
So,
me exploring, YouTube, looking at different videos, and I saw these
mm-hmm.
guys doing calisthenics, which I found very interesting because it's different from bodybuilding with weights and so on. You use your own body weight to achieve what you want, whether it's to lose weight, to tone muscles, or as for me, build muscle mass. And while in the
Right.
calisthenics field, you can also learn tricks,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like front levers, back levers, muscle up. I consider muscle up a trick as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Well,
everybody could do a muscle up. It's a
true,
skill.
true.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because it uses
So,
technique.
right, right. But when you go strict, it's just power. It's power and technique. Uh-huh.
Right. Right.
So, just seeing a clip of video that pushed you to begin to work out,
Yeah,
or just that
basically,
and doing stuff now, is it?
um, when I was really small, let's
Mm.
say primary school, I used to flip a lot. Flip, flip, flip. And
Mm.
while watching all these flipping videos, as I said, I came across a video of guys with good builds, and all they did was bodyweight training. So
Right.
watching them, and these guys flip as well. So watching them made me feel
Mm.
like getting into that as well. So it just clicked one time.
To try it. Oh,
Yeah.
nice, nice, fantastic. Well, a few guys did say that they saw a video clip and that helped to give them the start. Some guys train in like a home garage as well, outside with some guys and just raw weights. Just,
Yeah.
yeah, so a video started. So explain to us your training style because I went to your Instagram account. I've seen flips, I've seen tricks, I've seen weighting, I've seen freestyle on the beach in the park. I've seen so many things. So, hi, Denise. Good night to you. So, tell us, please, your training style. I know it's very unique. So, tell us.
Yeah, well, my training style is basically all the calisthenics fields from strength based training to
Mm-hmm.
strength and power to endurance, as well as
Mm-hmm.
what's it called static training, which involves a lot of
Right.
planche and different static movements. You know,
Right.
so I train a variety of ways. Right now, most I
Mm-hmm.
train mostly endurance and strength base. So I do a lot of high
Right. Right.
reps, and I also involve the weighted calisthenics. So I add weight to my body weight to do pull-ups, push-ups, dips, and so on. So that's the two main
Nice.
focus right now. So it's high reps and weighted calisthenics. But I
I
also
love something.
once a week I do some static training. So I practice my handstands and front levers and back levers and so on.
Oh, nice, nice, man.
But when
So
I just
nice.
started, it was just mainly statics. So you were just trying to get a handstand, just one exercise, handstand alone. So just
Mm-hmm.
handstand every day, every minute, every hour, every second.
Oh,
Handstand
nice,
training.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. Just handstands. I understand. So, do you prefer one above the next, or do you think you have the same love for both styles?
Um, well, it depends on my mood. So
Mm.
I would say I won't prefer any other style, but depends on my mood. Sometimes I feel, you know, like doing handstands and all these tricks, and then sometimes
Mhm.
I feel to do weighted calisthenics or endurance, high reps, high
Oh,
volume.
nice. Mm. Well, well, I feel to do high volume, high reps all the time.
Yeah, you have to switch it up sometimes, you know?
Yeah, so that's the
Yeah,
goal I
yeah,
have as well. Try at least get a level
yeah.
front
Or
in
back,
a few
front or
months,
back.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I think the front one is more appealing to me than back. Front
Okay.
level more appealing to me
It's
than
also
back, so hopefully.
more difficult.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I try the front one. Well, hopefully I get it
Yeah.
within a year. So in case you got any questions, you can put them in the question box. In case you got any questions. So, and you started to know. Can you like share a summary of your fitness journey
I didn't hear you.
from the time from the time you started a summary of your fitness journey.
Mm-hmm.
So comparing to the day you just started to know, what exactly was that process like?
Okay,
From
well,
the first day until now.
mm-hmm. Well, on the first day, first year, I didn't know what I was doing.
Mm,
So I just was all over the place and doing all kind of crazy stuff. I injured myself a lot. Not
mm,
major injuries, but minor injuries. So like
right.
my shoulder, trying to do muscle ups and doing chicken
Mm,
wing, you know.
mhm.
So that first year was just me trying out stuff and it wasn't good at all. No technique, no good form, nothing like that. But
Mm,
as the time goes by, after a
mm,
year, I studied different exercises, so I had more knowledge in this field. So
right.
I trained with that kind of knowledge. So I trained
Mm-hmm.
with proper technique and so on, and I started seeing more progress training with proper
Right.
technique than just trying all sorts of stuff, you know. And it's healthy progress because you don't injure yourself and all these stuff. And from the first day to now, I would say I improved a lot. Because the first day when I saw these guys on YouTube doing handstands and muscle ups, I literally thought that was impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a handstand on one spot for even 10 seconds, I thought that was impossible. And right now I'm holding a handstand on one spot for over a minute. So
Oh, nice. That's
that just
progress.
goes to show, yeah, it's a lot of progress, and whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good.
with the good
Now,
work with it as well.
yes, and you're right. So we got a question here from Harlem Seals, man. We got famous guy here, the technician, Harlem Seals. He said he asked how has weighted calisthenics help you?
Well, weighted calisthenics had helped me by it gives you, raw power. So when you train weighted calisthenics and then you switch to just your own body weight, your body weight feels so light to the point where you could do anything with it. For example,
Right.
if I train weighted calisthenics, let's say I'm training pull-ups, right,
Mhm.
for a week, just doing pull-ups with 45 pounds. That next week, bodyweight pull-ups will be so easy. You just be going up on a bar like
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
So you
You're
feel like
flying.
you have a lot of power. This has
Right.
helped me a lot. And training with the calisthenics brings more volume onto your body. So if
Mm-hmm.
you want to build muscle faster, I would recommend you do weighted calisthenics.
Right. Understand.
Yeah,
So along your journey now, you were founder of a group called GTM, Grenada Calisthenics Movement.
yeah.
Right, so far I've had two of the founders here, but no, but I want to hear it from you. So what was your um contribution to that group?
Yeah, well, back in 2017, yeah, I was in
Mm-hmm.
college, and my brother spoke on it the other live already, but I'm gonna repeat it again.
Sure.
We were yeah, we were working out in the Sandton playground, and people were just watching us, wondering what are we doing. They never
Mm.
saw it before. Some people were hating by
Uh,
calling us names, monkeys, and all these things. Stop
uh,
swinging on the monkey bar. Y'all are not monkeys and all this kind of stuff. But that didn't stop me. Um,
right.
I just keep going. I had one mindset to get better at what I'm doing. So I
Mm-hmm.
just kept going. Um, and then one day we saw Alex. He came
Right.
on the park and he said he does some stuff at home as well, using his
Mm-hmm.
own body weight as well. So I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
join us. Let's work out together. And then we realized that he could do some stuff as well. He's not
Right.
an amateur. And
Mm-hmm.
we decided to just come up with a group called the GCM Grenada Calisthenics Movement to bring across calisthenics in Grenada because
Right.
nobody knew about it. You know,
No one you.
people
Uh-huh.
only knew gym,
Right.
everything is gym. You want to get fit, go to the gym. You want to build
Yeah.
muscle, go to the gym. You know,
To the gym.
people didn't know
Mm-hmm.
anything about calisthenics using your own body weight to build
Right.
muscle or so on. So
Mm-hmm.
we decided to spread the word in Grenada. And
Right.
yeah, that's how we started. And right now,
Mm-hmm.
I think we grew. We definitely grew. Because
Yep.
look, you are here right now.
Uh-huh.
Um, there's a lot of people. There's Gary. There's Phil.
Uh-huh.
A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people into this calisthenics thing right now.
Right.
And
Right.
since gyms are closed, some gyms are closed, and some people
Mm-hmm.
prefer to be out in the open. It's much. The field is growing a lot right now. The calisthenics
Mm-hmm.
field. Everything is
Mm-hmm.
outdoors and bodyweight exercises. Nobody wants to go to the gym. Everyone wants to stay home or go to the park and do a workout. And
Right.
we try to educate people on on this field. You know, a lot of people think, okay, push-ups only does, a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but they only do 10, three sets
10,
of
you're right.
10. They don't understand that they have to do more volume or add
Uh-huh, high
weight
volume.
to their body weight
Uh-huh.
to
Right.
to to really gain. And there's a lot of different variations of these push-ups and pull-ups and so on that people
Mm-hmm.
don't know. So that's what we try to do. We try to build and grow.
Right, right. And you mentioned in 2017, and again too, I think that that's when we met as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and that was good because what we met, at the CrossFit Games, right?
yeah. That was in 2017
Yeah.
as well. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And here comes a bunch of young men, strong young men. I must say, very strong young men.
Yeah.
You know, I never started my day in my life in the gym, and here they came. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and again, too, as I told um Dwayne and so before, I think without the GCM, without the Bar Twins, Chris Extreme would not be here now. You see, because the measure of pride that that you guys had, with the work and working
Exactly.
out and so on, um, in the park, it really helped, to keep Chris Extreme going, and to kind of keep the name.
And that's
Are there
good.
any
That's good.
females in? Uh-huh. And I remember too, like sometimes I would leave work and on my way home, I would see you guys work, and from there I came on train too.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because a lot of people are, let's say, hesitant to go out in the open to do physical
Mm-hmm.
activity,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know? And we try to motivate people.
Mm-hmm.
So we just say, okay, come along, just try it one day. You
Mm-hmm.
might like it. And then after
Mm-hmm.
a while, you get accustomed.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the
Yep.
first few time um was a bit difficult for me as well, you know.
Well, of course.
Training for just my
Otherwise.
brother and I training for ourselves.
Mm.
And people watching it was like, okay, this is awkward.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
After a
But
while,
no.
yeah. And now it's every day.
Mm-hmm. It's every day, yep. Mm-hmm. And they see us on the beach, in the park, in public, they see us. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And people like it. People like it right now.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We have a
Because
question.
I think they've seen the change as well,
Yeah.
you know,
Like
from just some boys on a playground to a strong, fit young man, and that is it commendable and it does show growth. Are there any females in your group from Hannah? Well, you could
yes.
volunteer to be the first and to be a continuous female. We have females, but
There's
I
no
think the key one
females
here
in
is
the GCM group, but there are females that we train.
right, right,
Yes, to be specific. So there,
right.
we are able to train females, no
Mm-hmm.
doubt. So yeah, that won't be a problem if that's what you're looking for.
Right. So yes, we do have well as has been said, there are no females in the group officially because to be an official member you must complete the requirements. And the requirements they ain't no joke.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
So if you go on our pages, you are going to see the requirements. I remember the first time we did it twice. We did what?
We
Twice,
did,
right?
we did it twice. Yeah.
Yeah, twice. The first time we say, yeah, it's good. So we go again. And that was a fun day.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah.
Right. So what do you say would have been your biggest challenge within the journey, and how did you overcome that challenge? The
Well,
biggest challenge.
I would say my biggest challenge was um,
Mm.
people being negative
Right.
towards me, with working out.
Mm.
Because when I just started, I couldn't do 10 push-ups straight. I couldn't do one dip,
Mm.
neither one pull-up.
Mm.
And people were like, you're weak, you're weak, and
Uh-huh.
teasing me and so on. So it had a lot of days where I just said, okay, let me stop this. Let me stop this because it doesn't make sense. And then I realized that I don't have to listen to people. You know, I want to get
Mhm.
to where I want to get. Either they're going to help me or not.
Mhm.
And I kept pushing, pushing. And I overcame that challenge with people being negative.
Right. Good. Mhm. Mhm.
So I would say, yeah, that was my biggest challenge. People being
Yeah.
negative.
Too. Uh-huh. But now you're a star.
Yeah.
You're a local star, and everyone knows about it now, and everyone knows them, the Blackman twins, you know,
Yeah.
so it does go far, and even for me as well. The first thing, what like persons might say, hey, do you train with the Black Man boys? Because I see them doing the same thing,
Yeah.
So now I think when a person see bodyweight training, they think Black Man
Black
twins.
mamba. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Yes,
Yeah.
and that does show some growth, and it shows to that person they actually respect what we are doing now.
Yeah. And if in the biggest challenge, meaning the biggest challenge in an exercise would be the handstand.
Mhm. Handstand, okay.
Because it took
Yeah,
me
thinking of the handstand.
it took me 2 full years to get a handstand, a proper
Mm,
handstand. And people will think that's a lot. It is a lot,
mm,
you know? And being consistent for 2 years is hard, I
mm-hmm.
would say.
Right.
It
Mm-hmm.
only took me that long because I didn't have I lacked knowledge in training for the handstand, so I just
Right.
kept trying and trying. So it was
Mm-hmm.
basically trial and error. So
Right.
whatever works, works, whatever doesn't work, doesn't work.
Mm,
And it took me two
right.
years.
Yes. When
So
I
that was a
still
big
when
challenge.
I challenge, and I just overcame that by applying some knowledge to your training.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got a souvenir. Me, I always have those gems. Remember this? That's how we train in the past. Remember those?
Yeah. I
This
remember
one.
that. Yeah. Right
You
on the
see?
whole workout on that.
I did it. I spite how long it took when we did it from start to
Yeah.
finish. So
I'm
the folks,
surprised I still have it.
like 10 dips, 12 pull-ups, you know, 10 dips. Nowadays, that's just the warm-up,
You
getting them
understand?
done in the arm. And so so I saw this day. I'm like, man, we came a long way.
That's a
Yes,
fact, yeah.
uh, we came a very, very long way. From 10 pull-ups to what 20 and 30, I think, like 30, and then 25, then 15, 15, 15 push-ups again. From 15 to 20
Yeah.
to like 60, 40, numbers keep on going up, from basics now to like freestyle, Supermans and double knee taps and all that. So question again, how do you stay more motivated to train all the time, What keeps you going?
Um, To be honest, what keeps me really going is looking at my physique
Mm.
and not wanting to lose it.
Right.
Because there's some days I watch myself and think I'm losing, I'm
Mm.
losing the gains.
The games are going away.
Gains are going away. So
Mm.
tell myself, okay, let me go and work out right now. And then
Right.
while I'm working out, it gives you motivation to work out more and more, you know? So it's always those kind of days where I think I'm losing,
He's
or
shrinking.
yeah,
He's getting
shrinking, or I
smaller.
don't look good anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that really motivates me because I tell myself I have to get up and find
Mm-hmm.
time to exercise, find time to work out.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That really
I
motivates me.
understand. Yeah, to stay in shape. And the games
Stay in
cannot
shape.
go away. They have to stay.
They have to stay.
Good, like good. So again, guys, we got a few folks on here. In case you got a question, feel free to put it in the comment section or hit the question mark and put in your questions there. We will see. So do you have a favorite routine? Is there a routine you like doing, like a go-to routine?
Yes, of course. I have a favorite routine. Of course. My favorite routine is something called the beast mode set,
Beast mode set. All right,
where you
so
do
we might scare some folks now. Just season tell what is the beast mode set?
well, the beast mode set is um, a calisthenics workout, which
Mm,
involves both, well, mainly upper body, but both
right,
pushing movements and pulling movements. So you
right.
start off with 60, no, it's 50 push-ups,
50 push-ups.
25 pull-ups. Then
Right,
go
so
straight
it's
into 40 push-ups, sorry,
mm,
20 pull-ups. Then
mm,
30 push-ups, 15 pull-ups,
mm.
20 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, and then five, it's five muscle-ups. Yeah, five muscle-ups.
Mm-hmm.
First is the 10 push-ups, five
Mm-hmm.
muscle-ups.
Wow. Sounds kind of intense and some.
Yeah,
mm.
whenever I get bored of certain workouts, I just do the beast mode set.
Yeah,
Cause
beast mode
it's
set. So
yeah,
nice. So it's 25, 50, 20, 40, 15, 30, 10, 20, 5, 10, and then 5 muscle ups.
well, it's 10 push-ups. Sorry, yeah, 10 push-ups, five muscle-ups. That's the last set.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got a comment here. It's not a question, but I admire how the Canadian fitness persons, especially the twins, there is unity and strength, and you take it very seriously. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Good
Yeah.
positive vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So the beast mode set is a favorite routine. And do you have a favorite exercise? Is it push-ups, pull-ups, handstands, planche,
Handstand for sure.
hand?
And it's
Mm,
my favorite exercise because it took me so long to achieve. You know, when you
right.
take long to achieve something and you finally achieve it and it stays with you,
Mm,
you appreciate it a lot. And that
right.
that goes for anything in life. When
True.
you
True.
work hard towards something and you achieve it,
Mm,
you appreciate it a lot. And that is
mhm, yes, you do.
handstand.
Yeah, but guess
Appreciate
what?
handstand.
I still can do handstand. I still don't train
Practice.
handstand. Altogether.
Yeah, you don't train
No
handstand,
worry.
that's why.
Yeah, no, I don't train it. Nah,
Yeah.
nah, at all. So what would you say is the biggest accomplishment so far within the fitness realm?
Um, do you mean biggest accomplishment in exercise or just general?
A bit of both. You could share with us both. A bit of both.
Okay, well, my biggest accomplishment is getting people to actually do calisthenics. You
Right.
know, right now I would say I have a good amount of clients that are willing to do calisthenics, and at the moment they
Mhm.
are doing calisthenics and they enjoy it. So
Right.
I love what I do. I love to both train people and train myself.
Right.
So yeah, my biggest accomplishment is that I got a lot of people to really get involved into calisthenics.
Mm-hmm. Right. So far we moved from being skinny to two persons being well.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
see.
that's also my that's also a great accomplishment
Mm-hmm.
because as I
Yeah.
said, I was really skinny.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember how what how much did I weigh, but I was small,
Mm-hmm.
really small. So getting to this size is also an accomplishment, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. So you move from small and weak to strong and a trainer. What growth, man? What growth? And
Yeah,
now you're trying to spread the calisthenics joy. Sure, good enough. And that's good. And that really counts for something. So have you ever competed before? Well, I know the answer, but for the folks out there, have you ever competed before?
um,
Hey, Ashley.
I yes, I have competed in many
Mm.
competitions. Um, a lot of different sports and activities. So
Right.
in school days, secondary school,
Mm-hmm.
college, primary school, I was an
Mm-hmm.
athlete, both on the tracks and in the water, swimming.
Right. Swimming.
Also played tennis, volleyball, basketball, a lot of
Mm.
stuff, you know. So I was always active. Um, I,
Right.
I took part in competitions, both locally and regionally.
Mm-hmm.
But the only competition that was close to calisthenics was the CrossFit competition.
Yeah.
And that's the one
Uh-huh.
we took part in as a group, and we came
Yep.
second.
Right. Mm-hmm. And that's where it started, man. The collaboration between Bar Twins and Chris
Chris
Extreme,
Extreme.
instant classics, instant classics. All
Yeah.
right. Yep. I think like just coming together on that day, although we were on different teams, you know, I really think that it kind of it brought the whole team
Yeah,
to really join.
it was really fun, you know.
Yep, I really grew. Uh-huh.
After competition we were trying out
Having
stuff,
fun.
you know,
Yep,
doing
yep.
just doing
Most
some
folks.
push-ups, doing some muscle-ups,
Mm-hmm.
all these stuff, just regular pull-ups, you know. It was really
Yep.
fun.
Mm-hmm. That's fun, man. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's nice. Just having fun. So the question I know, 6, 8, 10, or 12 pack. Most of my guests had 6. Your brother had what? 10 or 8? 10.
10.
See that? So far, about 2% with a 10 pack. Most guys have 6, or I have 6. Those with special genes have 10.
Yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as people think you need to work out to get a 10 pack, but that's not true. You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
just genetics. Me personally,
Yep.
I have a 10 pack as well, but it only shows if I diet,
Mm-hmm.
if my what's it called? My if I'm very lean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
if my body fat percentage is very low, then a 10 pack shows. I have pictures
Right.
with my 10 pack showing, but
Mm-hmm.
I would say most days it will
Mm-hmm.
show.
8. Right.
Yes.
Okay, so mark it
But
down. It's a gem.
yeah, but I have the
It's a gem.
genetics for 10.
For 10. Mine on 6. I come 8 sometimes, but last 2 is a 50, like, so I come 6.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with my skills because my skills are show all the time. So I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, as people know, my brother stays leaner than me
Mm,
most times. So they
mm,
will watch
right.
me and say I look bigger, you know? We
Mm,
have slight different body types, not body type, body
right.
structures. So
Mm-hmm.
we look different. So he stays more on the lean side more than me. So I'm a
Right.
bit bulkier.
Right.
So that's why
And
his 10 pack may show more than my 10 pack.
mm-hmm. Yep. So guys, mark it down. There isn't, anything wrong with having a 6 pack or 8 pack
No,
or
there's
10, and each one is different.
yes, you can
Each.
train 10 years just abdominal exercise alone and still have a six
Mm-hmm.
pack, but just very
Mm-hmm.
defined six pack. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's just pure
Right.
genetics. Some people have
Right.
six, some people have four,
Mhm.
some people have eight, and some people have 10.
Right. So that should be a gem. The amount they have is based on genes. How much it shows it is based on diet.
Yes,
Right. Good. Good. So
facts,
I'm happy we
facts.
got that clear. We got that clear. So guys, if your diet is bad, your 6 pack won't show.
You may have it
No matter.
underneath the fat, but it
But it
won't
won't
show.
show. It won't show.
It won't
So
show.
a strong core does not mean a 6 pack. Your ab showing it only shows the body fat content is that your body fat is low. Simple as that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
People
All
think
right.
you just have to work out to get to for a proper six pack to show. That's not true.
Mm.
You know,
Diet.
I know
Mhm.
guys with a strong core and don't have a six pack.
No.
Well, they have
Mm-hmm.
it, but it's just not showing.
Yeah.
Because the diet is bad. So
Mm-hmm.
diet is
Mm-hmm.
important.
And that seems to be a common problem. Well, I'm not calling names, but it depends on what you do to train. The 6 pack won't show because it's that bad.
Yeah,
But we're not here to
and
call names of bad, but that's just how it is.
yeah, and a lot of people, well, not a lot, but some people tend to blame their trainers for
Mm,
not having a six pack. You know,
right,
they may say, "Oh, yes, the exercises are getting easier, but I'm not seeing a six pack." It's
right.
because your diet may be bad, and some
Mm-hmm,
people don't understand that. That
right,
is key to having a six pack, a proper
right.
six pack.
Mm-hmm. One that's visible. We must say visible. Right. So, what is your favorite healthy food? When your favorite healthy food?
I have a lot of different. I don't have a favorite healthy food, but I would say my favorite food group will be fruits. That is
Okay,
healthy.
nice, nice.
Fruits. So any fruits, from mangoes to
Okay,
apples, banana, oranges. I love all fruits.
nice. So, foods will be your favorite healthy food. And a favorite cheat meal now. What if folks out there do it, like for the don't do like do we eat bad meals? Do we have cheat meals?
Yes,
Your
of
favorite cheat
course.
meal?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Like everyone has pizza as
Everyone
a cheat
says
meal.
pizza. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But is pizza a cheat meal? Is pizza really a cheat meal?
Well, it is. If you really think about it, it is. But to me, it's not.
Mm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
because I would eat pizza a lot.
Mm-hmm.
At least once a week.
No, that's too much for me. I cannot have pizza so often.
Yeah, I love pizza.
Yeah, we'll
You
see.
know.
Yeah. Okay. So again, in case you have any questions, feel free to pop them down in the question section. So question again, most reps done in one day. Most reps done in one day.
I did 3,000 and 3020 before.
3,020 reps in one day.
Yes. That was
Man,
last year because for 2020 there was a challenge to do 2020 repetitions.
right.
And I did that, and then
Mm,
I just decided to do 1,000 more, but with just easy exercises. So stuff like jumping
okay.
jacks, um,
Mm,
jump rope. So I did a
right.
lot of jump rope,
Mm-hmm.
easy stuff like that. Jump rope, jumping jacks, jump squats, stuff like that.
Right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that
3,000
that's the
reps
most. It is a lot.
is no number. It's no number. So
Yeah.
what's your current max on pull-ups and push-ups? Your current max on those?
My current max on pull-ups right now is 34.
3, 4.
34.
Nice. That's
I
very
I
good.
wouldn't get it every day, you know.
Every day. And that is so true.
That
And
is
that is
true.
so true.
Some days
Mm.
is, some days I barely
It's,
make 30. Barely make 30.
mm-hmm.
But it was just
Mm-hmm.
this one day I made 34.
Right. Well, that
You
counts
know,
for something.
it does count.
Yeah, cause some days just can't
Yeah.
like it's there, but it just can't like it's funny because I mean there are some days I get 10, 10, 10 fine, and other days I just don't get it. I
Struggle.
I like a, yeah like 8, 10, 10, and like a 9
Yeah. It have those days. Yeah.
because because last week I did 10, 20 by 3, no rest. I did that 3 times.
Okay.
I tried I tried doing 30 clip. I got up to like 25, like I was like not tired, and that was it. So some days
Yeah.
you get it, and some you get
True.
it, you're just not there.
True.
And it could be a simple thing like probably how you ate the day before, your water intake, your
Yeah.
muscles,
Exactly.
it could be
That
tight.
that has a lot to do with it, you know. Like
Mm-hmm.
you really feel different based on certain foods you eat. If you
Right.
just eat a bunch of junk, you won't
Mm-hmm.
feel good, you know? You won't feel good
Mm-hmm.
mentally. Some people feel good mentally, but
Mm-hmm.
physically you won't feel good. You feel
No.
exhausted, tired,
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff.
Yep.
And you would
Yep.
really feel a difference.
Mm-hmm. And it shows up as well in your work. Mm-hmm. And that's a good point as well because other folks think that because they train or they work out, or they work out um so so often, they can have junk. But when you eat it really ruins your performance, for the next 2 or 3 days.
That's true. True.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have a lot
Because
of, a lot more potential in their
mm-hmm.
workouts, but they're not able to access their full potential because based on the foods they're eating, you know.
Yep, then that is bad, so they can't really push. Mm-hmm.
And
And the
yeah,
last,
max and push-ups. I didn't say that as yet.
mm-hmm. A
Um,
thousand?
well, yes, I did 1,000 push-ups before, but that wasn't in a row. You know.
Yeah, yeah, the first time you got me to train high reps.
Remember, I told you, let's go and do the 1,000. Let's go do 1,000.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think
Yeah, I think
you did. How much you did already? How much you did the first
I
time?
did the first time I did a little over 600.
Okay.
Yeah, but I almost died that day.
Yeah.
That day I
Yeah.
almost died. Alright, so but again, I think that was what I needed. Because that more or less it kind of broke a barrier for me. Yep. Because the next time I tried it, I think I got up to 700. I think a few days during quarantine. Yep. A few days I did hit 1,000.
That's good.
Yes. You know,
That's good.
so thank you for the touch, on that day. It did help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So the
was good. That was good.
very first time, I think he got at 1,000. I got like 600 and something.
Yeah, I did a
But almost
thousand.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah, but almost died. So,
Your body
but
hurting
now,
for the couple days straight.
yeah, yeah. But now I want to do 1,000 so frequently because it was it's gonna have my training for a few days. So I might stick between 700 and 800. Uh-huh.
True,
And
that
yeah.
last 200 makes a big difference. It
Mm-hmm.
does, it does.
Yeah, and I think we really want to be in a state where we train so hard for one day, and the next day, after the next 2 or 3 days, you can't train.
Can't train.
Nah.
Yeah.
Do you have a fixed diet, Melvin?
I used to have a
You
fixed
have fixed.
diet.
Mm,
You know, when I really got into this fitness field
mm,
with proper knowledge, I had a fixed diet, you know.
mm,
But right now, I don't have a fixed diet. I just
mm.
try my best to stay away from really bad foods.
Right,
So I have a healthy diet. So I always pick
right.
healthier choices, you know.
Mm-hmm,
But I don't have a
mm-hmm.
specific diet plan. So it's not like I count calories and stuff like that. But I I lean towards the healthier side.
Right.
So I
Being
make sure I
healthier
consume
choices.
fruits every day, make sure I consume proper carbs, proper protein in variety,
Mm-hmm,
you know, not too much meat all the time. Mix it
mm-hmm.
up with vegetable protein, stuff like peas and beans and so
Right,
on. So it's a variety of foods, healthy foods. One or
right,
2 days I may eat pizza, you know, and
right.
other stuff, cheesy stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I tend to eat healthy.
Right. So yes, so there is no fixed diet plan, but we try to eat healthy and we try to eat sensible as well. Because
Very
when
sensible.
person hear diet, they think that okay, I'm gonna go on and then go off at some point. But when you begin to eat sensible,
Yeah, it needs to
you
be
know,
a lifestyle, you know. You need to
yes,
have it
yes,
ongoing. Don't just diet for, let's say, 2 weeks and then stop. What's the sense of that? You're gonna get back to the same way you were before. You know,
mm-hmm,
it has to be
mm-hmm,
consistent. Eat consistent. That's why I don't really tell people to go on a strict diet.
mm-hmm.
You know, because that is easy to fall off.
Right,
You
mm-hmm.
know, don't go counting calories and all this stuff. That takes up a lot
Nah,
of time and energy,
yep,
and you know.
mm-hmm.
And down here in Grenada, we don't have much resources for those kind of stuff.
Right, true.
You know,
Mm-hmm. But locally here, I think we have plenty of healthy foods, but person just
yeah.
don't have them. Well, no, sorry, they choose not to
Choose not to
consume them.
consume it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep. So persons would choose pasta and rice or whatever, some ground provision and so on, you know, and choose the imported seafood, or whatever the fresh one, locally caught ones, that kind of thing. And most times they pick the imported veggies faster than they'll choose the local ones.
And some people
So most
don't
times,
eat veggies at all. Some
true,
people
and
don't
that
eat veggies, neither um any plant-based protein, you know. All the
uh,
people tend to eat mostly bad carbs and
yeah,
a lot of meat, fatty meat,
uh-huh,
you know.
yeah,
Stuff
mm-hmm.
like you know beef
Rice and
and
pasta. Yeah.
And
Rice and pasta and pie.
yeah,
After pie. Lots of pie. Even on a Sunday too, I'm sure most folks had pie today.
yeah, Sunday lunch, I didn't have pie
Yeah.
today.
So put a thumbs up if what if you had pie today for lunch. I'm sure somebody had pie today for lunch. It's a cultural thing, so could be that.
Yeah, put a
Mm,
thumbs up if you had pie today, macaroni pie.
yeah. Pie or rice. See, it's a cultural thing. Pie or rice or some stew pork or something like that.
I mean, those things are not bad, but
No.
people eat them too much.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
then this stuff is fatty stuff. So
Yeah.
you will gain weight
But,
when you consume this stuff.
mm-hmm. And weight is a creeper. Weight is really, really a creeper. See, guys, because what happened now, you don't just wake up with weight. It comes on you gradually.
Exactly.
And,
That's the
and
thing because people, okay, let's say they eat heavy today and tomorrow they don't see it. They say, okay, well,
mm,
I don't see it, so I can continue eating the fit. And
yeah,
they keep
one
consuming,
or
and
two
over
years
time,
in life.
1 or 2
Mm-hmm.
years pass, and then you realize, oh, they
Oh,
have
but
this big
yeah,
belly in
where I
front
come
of me.
from?
Where you come
Yeah,
from?
yeah. And the pants it can't fit. Yeah, the skirt it can't fit. The top can't button up properly. And you wonder what happened, you know. And then now you want to go in the gym for a month and hopefully it goes off, but it don't work like that,
It doesn't
you
work like
know.
that. The same way
It's not.
the food creeps up on you is the same
Mm,
way you will lose the weight, It's
mm-hmm.
not an easy process, neither it won't go fast.
No,
It's actually
no.
harder to lose the weight than gain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're right. So some folks had rice. I see rice. I see lasagna. I see rice and lasagna. So we got a question there from Hannah T. Would you say consistency is a major aspect of a fitness journey?
Yes, consistency is
Yeah.
a major aspect
Mm-hmm.
on
Yep.
anybody's fitness journey,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
that's where you will reach your goal because it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't come from one day to the next. Never.
No.
Neither in a
No.
month, you know,
No.
neither in 2 months.
No. No.
it
It's a
it takes a
while.
while. It takes a while.
It's a
So
while. Mm-hmm.
consistent,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
if you're not consistent, it will take even longer.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
consistency is a must.
It's key.
Is a
Uh-huh.
must.
It's, it's key. And then what happens too, and most people think they must train hard like each day, you must train super hard. But a small bit each day and being consistent, it does go a very, very long way.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
true, true.
Yep. So a small bit easier, a small bit easier. So don't get too worried when you see us training every day, you know, 200 pull-ups, 400 push-ups, some
You
muscle-ups
don't
in
have
there.
to do that.
No break, no. You don't much like that, you know.
Yeah,
That's a we train, but for you, as a beginner, do a small bit each day. A small bit each day. I
makes you
learned that
stay
the hard way.
consistent.
Mm-hmm. I learned that the hard way after not training for 1 month. Um, have I ever not trained for a month? I don't think so. Even though I don't train hard, I try and do a small bit. So I won't. So, yeah, so a whole month won't go by where I don't like um do anything physical.
Yeah,
Uh, because it shows that because it does show.
it does show. It does
Yep.
show.
Mm-hmm. It does show. Yes. So and the last question here: do you have a fitness idol as somebody who you look up to for motivation, encouragement, that kind of thing?
Yes, I do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I have a few, so I look up to different people in different calisthenics
Right.
field. So I look up
Mm.
to, if it comes to high reps, I look up to Semi,
Semi. Team
Semi,
Semi.
Team Semi. His name is Team
Right.
Semi on YouTube, and on Instagram his name is
Fit Life Semi?
Fit Life Semi. Yes,
Fit
Fit
Life
Life
Semi.
Semi.
Uh-huh.
And I also look up to people like Daniel Desance.
Yes,
He's more
yes.
on the static side, so he does
And
tricks and
freestyle too?
freestyle as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a
Yeah.
lot of the different people. I look up to Juice. I look up to
Yeah.
what's his name, Master Shredder. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, Bar Brothers as well. That's one of the
Oh,
first
my brother, yeah,
persons I
from
look up
Russia.
to. Yeah,
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
Bar
uh-huh.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Lazar is the
Yeah.
founder.
Yeah, but that guy is monstrous, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's monstrous. So I think that's all the questions we have for tonight. So in case somebody has a question, we thank you for those who post their questions at the bottom, and for those that post the comments as well. So feel free to follow us on our personal pages and feel free to DM us and ask a question and give a comment. Um, hold on, so we'll give my time to put up a question in case. Oh, and one more thing. So you're a personal trainer. How can persons begin to train? Who will be with you? How can they start?
Well, it's as simple as just messaging me, getting in contact with me, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll have a quick chat. Talking about goals and what you really want to achieve. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's as easy as that, and then we pick out the days during the week where you would like to
Mm-hmm.
train, and I normally start off by giving them a fitness test
Mm-hmm.
to see what level they are at, because I
Right.
cannot know everything from them telling me. I wouldn't know
Mm-hmm.
everything, so I would like to see how how good you are. You know,
Mm-hmm.
different strengths, your different weaknesses, and then you move from there.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you get the basic details and then the fitness test and you move from there.
Move
All
forward from
right.
there. Yes.
Nice. Sounds good. And we have Ryan here. I'm Ryan. Well, you were in the group as well for a short bit. Yeah, we got some more folks coming on, so feel free to drop your questions, your fitness-based questions for either me or Melvin.
I
We
think the
are here
live might
for
end soon.
okay.
How much minutes left?
I'm not seeing that anywhere. How much time do we have? 1 hour?
Yeah, it's 1 hour. What time did it start?
Start at 1 past 9.
Yeah, well, I think it might end.
Okay. Well then, no worries. Yes, Scooby, you wanna start to train too? Okay, so if nobody has any questions, feel free to follow us and like our pages and comment, share, bookmark for fitness, motivation, and so on. So Melvin, thank you so much for coming on here
My pleasure. Thank you as well.
and sharing with us your journey, your tips, your tricks, and dropping some gems on the instant classic, how it started, how it's going. So stay tuned guys for some more collabs and stuff and hopefully I get this front lever very, very soon. Alright, so have a good night. Have a good
Have a
night, guys.
good night.
Yeah, Melvin.
Yeah, man.